solo aroma de café. Estamos junto a ti, donde sea que tú estés. Sabemos quién eres tú, porque todos son CafeClub.
Hello again. We're here in Coffee with Soriano, and I want to show you a pictures about my beautiful ladies here. Let me share the screen with you. Here, I'm gonna begin with Karolina. So Karolina, this is a very pretty picture. Tell me more about it.
So this was for a photo shoot, woman empowerment business. I just got my new job and I was promoting this image of a power woman to kind of put onto my Instagram.
Wow.
So this was one of so last year I got into 10 magazine covers. This one was one of my favorites, magazine called Lavishly. So it was an honor to be on their issue.
Love it.
I told her that you're like very chameleonic, you know, because
I really am. Definitely a chameleon.
So beautiful.
Thank you. This was amazing. I went to an Oscars after party. That's my best friend, Stephanie. I actually made the dress I'm wearing in this photo. I am actually a fashion designer on the side. I had my own fashion company for quite a while. My logo and everything is trademarked in the United States of America. So that was from my spring collection last year.
Awesome. And here I can see
this is so
like very like in event technology.
Yes, a technology event. So this was at NRF, and NRF is the National Retail Technology type of conference, and all the technologies from around the world come and show their neatest and greatest things. And a lot of individuals from retail organizations will come over and figure out what types of technology. It's kind of like the RFID I was talking about, so that was something we were showcasing.
You can be in the Big Bang Theory next time.
Yeah, a lot of different things.
You're in the nerdy world now.
Well, yeah, I know. Gosh, and still single. Great.
Did you see how she changed? Like very, you know, like a strong personality with businesswoman, then very sexy.
That's where all the women in my life are like.
Oh my God,
that's what I love about my friends.
There's a song, Lady of the Streets, but a freak. You know, that's kind of like, you know, that's me. I want to portray this image of classy lady, but when it comes to me and my future husband in the home, I'm a different person, you know?
Run away.
I wanna everybody see her Instagram account. You can follow her. Let me show you.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Very nice Instagram account.
Totally different
very
brand.
Clean, very nice.
Thank you. Very clean, very nice. Yeah.
I gotta take down all my Speedo pictures too.
And this is 20K followers. Oh my God.
Yeah, I hit that on Saturday.
Oh my God. Now I'm going with Ashley.
Okay.
Oh, I wanted to go to a kata. How do you say kata in English, Soriano?
How do you say kata?
Yeah, catar de vino. Una cata de vino.
Oh.
Tasting, taste wines?
Wine tasting.
Wine tasting, yes. Okay.
Wine tasting. But we're in the wine business too. You guys know that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I have a bottle of yours. So oops.
Yeah, oops. We make our own wine. I told you, Tatiana, we make our own wine. You got a bottle. And I make my own wine here at home in October. Starting October, I start making wine for next year.
That's wonderful. I wanted to go to see how you deal with the wine, because it's very special, you know.
The process, well, it depends on the winter. If it's nice and cold out, then it's a good vintage. But if it's not too wintry, it's not so good.
Ashley, I see a big breakfast in the side. Very, very chilly moment with you. This is love. I can imagine.
That was in Santorini.
I was actually going to ask if that's Santorini. Yeah.
And that was right outside our little like villa overlooking.
Do you recommend Santorini as a girls' trip or a couples-only trip? What do you think?
No, I think you could do it with friends, girls. Yeah, it's definitely, yeah. And that was me drinking coffee, another beverage that I can't live without. So.
Yeah, Santorini is very interesting because it's like, I think it's the most or the bigger island, and it's like, you know, it's you can shop around. It's very different than Mykonos, but it's very pretty. And here we see
that was just Sam. That was in Santorini again, and we had a quad that we drove around the whole time. So that's just showing my adventurous side.
That's very interesting. And here,
that was me just down the shore. I mean, I just like being outside, as you can tell.
This is the beach of New Jersey. It's called, we call it the shore.
Yeah, the shore. Yeah.
La orilla, the shore.
Oh, that one's beautiful. Wow.
Oh, that's another one of me in Santorini. That was the most recent trip we took. Actually, that was in September. So that was us at another restaurant. Or me.
Yeah, that's the best. I think that's the best time to go to the island, to Greek, or even Ibiza, or the island in Spain, because it's in September. It's like very nice temperature. You know, the weather is nice and not too much people around.
Yeah.
And Santorini is very romantic.
Yeah, it was fun.
Don't say that too loud, because then I have to make a trip there with the missus.
Yeah, you have. And so, tell me about, how did you meet Marco? I wanted to know.
Like a gossip show now. Forget about economy. How did we meet? Do you guys remember?
It was definitely some kind of drunken event. I met Marco.
We have
either a drunk barbecue or drunk at the bar. We have similar friends in common. There's like a group of 50 people in these group chats, and we all hang out. We have such a blast. So that all this COVID nonsense right now going on is, really is affecting our ability to go outside and see each other. But we used to get together all the time, Thirsty Thursdays, hanging out, various people. So
every week it's 50 people. We move like a flock of we just invade a restaurant and it's us.
And take it over.
We take over the whole thing. That's right.
Yeah, but he's very charming.
To show you guys with with Soriano in both situations, with Karolina and then with Ashley. So how did you meet him?
I remember it very distinctly because I was dating a guy at the time, and I was out in the Hamptons with him, and the guy I was dating ended up being a total loser. Like I tell Marco, like, he's the best thing that came out of the relationship because that's how I met him. But I was out at this house in the Hamptons, and Marco knew the owner of the house, as did my boyfriend at the time. And Marco was setting up the DJ booth because there's gonna be a party there, and he showed up early, and we just started talking. But I wasn't like going to the party or anything. It was just like, I would think I was writing at the time, and you
were writing and you were hanging out with your boyfriend, and we're staying in this house in the Hampton Bays, which is very typical in the summertime. And we got to talking.
Yeah.
I play live music, so I was setting up for that.
Yeah, but I just remember him coming up the driveway, and I think it was a rented Mercedes, or was it yours? It was like the convertible, but you're like playing this like.
No, that's not rented. That's my car.
Okay, but you're playing this like 90s. I think it was like 90s, like club music or something. I was like, oh, who is this guy?
Yeah, I love Vanilla Ice.
Marco, you do many different things, many different talents. You never cease to amaze me, really. Band, doing the company, the motorcycles, the wine. I mean, I don't know how you do it all. I thought I was always busy, but twofold. So that's a compliment to you, seriously.
Thank you. You know what I've learned is that the human capacity is only limited to the extent that you allow it to, and that's for any person.
Yeah.
So if you want to really do something, you can. Period. Everybody always asks, what about time? Time doesn't matter. You work around it and you make it happen, right? You got to balance life, work, fun, the arts. Most people that I know have a great job and they have money, they are not happy. If you aren't happy with what you do, it's because you're not doing it right. You're not approaching life the right way. So take a break. This is a good time for a break.
And I have to tell you that you have a wonderful woman behind you. So that's the secret too. For a strong man and intelligent man have a strong woman.
Just not tiny.
So that's the secret, of course. Because me, I have 3 kids and I have to dealing with everything. I have a strong man too. So it's the balance. Yeah. But I wanted to show you because
that's how I met Tatiana, through her husband, by the way.
Oh wow! Okay.
But I was out of the story because I was thinking then I want to share you the pictures, and I told you I was thinking that Ashley met Marco in the Fox News.
Before that.
Economy.
Amazing.
Look here, long hair.
Yep, I remember that.
And here is another channel.
So awesome.
They're all different.
Marco, tell me about all those.
Cool, Marco. How do you get on these roads?
I'm just, people like my face and what I have.
Yeah.
This is called Money Watch. This is CBS. This is an Italian channel. The ones before were Fox News, as well as I've been on ABC. I don't know. I just come there. I'll tell people the way I see the market. This is called Voices of America, VOA, which is translated in 20 different languages. And as an economist, what I try to do is always tell people what not to do.
I saw that Karolina and Marco were sharing, a drink, and Marco had the first cigar for the season.
That is me. I
like
don't smoke much.
Very nice fashion.
I don't smoke much, but yeah, one cigar per year.
Well, that's very interesting how people know each other,
Connectors, we connect. It's all about being positive, maintaining a positive view. A lot of people are concerned about this situation today, but we have to understand, especially in New York. We had 9/11. We 2 of our towers taken down. We had the blackout in New York City. Imagine New York City in complete darkness. We had it. We had so many other different crises that this thing, honestly, it feels bad, but we're gonna just come right back. This is a statistical point. In the last 40 years, the economy has gone through bad recessions. 75% of the time, the economy has rebounded and has outperformed. 75%. So the chances that this is going to take us out, or it's going to create a bad situation is unlikely based on the statistics. And I think already people are ready to go to work, ready to, get things started and charge. So I'm very optimistic about all of that. And what I keep telling the clients, reset yourself, reposition yourselves in the market, learn as much as you can. You're home now. You can learn about so many things because everything is accessible. Learn and get back to market, reinvent yourselves, and you'll be fine.
You know what? I was thinking about invest in fashion and technology because I was searching, and it's kind of a very nice mask, intelligent mask, and intelligent clothes for this situation that we are dealing with. And Marco, do you think that is interesting investing in this?
Listen, I don't know about the whole thing covering your face the whole time. I think part of the business interaction or any type of relationship is to be able to see a person in the eye and be able to see facial expressions, right? One element that takes away from this experience is when you're on the phone or you're texting, because you're not interacting with people. Any business, it's a relationship business. That's where it starts. Then you can add knowledge, then you can add the experience, of course, but it starts with a relationship. Otherwise, it won't last. So covering your face, covering your eyes, and all of this will take away that element, and it could be pros and cons that you have to take a look into.
I have a question for each of you. What do you think about the handshake going away in business? I read an article a few days ago, and the handshake, they want to do away with this common tradition in business.
Like any religion, you have to respect, right, the distance sometimes, or you have to respect what the other people believe. So it's a belief, really. Whether you believe it's gonna save you from dying or it's gonna save you from anything else. So if I see you, I'm gonna hug you.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna hug you, Ashley. I'm gonna hug you, Tatiana. You know, but that's a belief that we're in. Now, if you're paranoid about it, then you know what? I'll throw a piece of paper at you.
Virtual hug.
I'm very scared when I see people, you know, like, and I wanted to hug the people, the person, and she told me, a friend of mine who came the other day here to install a TV in my room, and it was like, I want to hug him, and he was with her girl, and the girl was, wait, don't touch, and I was like, you know,
you gotta grab a big sheet of your bed and just wrap him around it and then hug him. Whatever. This is, like I said, it's changed the belief system. Everything we live in today is a belief system. Whether it's politics, whether it's religion, whether it's the way you were brought up by your own parents. So you have to really not to ever kiss or hug anybody. Come on, that's not gonna happen. I would not agree with that. You know, we're not in those times. Yeah, so I don't know. I would do. I kiss my kids every day.
Yeah, I saw other technology invention. It was like a swimsuit, because I'm here in Florida, so I'm in swimsuit all the time, even now in this situation. And the swimsuit is intelligent and tell me how can use the sun cream and how often I have to put it in my skin.
Wow.
Am I gonna see pictures of you guys in bikinis? Because that's awesome. I'm ready.
Well, send us the intelligent bikini, please, and we can share with you pictures.
Well, so the bikini, the bathing suit tells you when you need to put on the sunscreen again. Wow,
that's very nice.
And I'm Mediterranean, man. I'll burn no matter what. I like the sun. By August, forget it. I'll be cousins with Barack Obama.
So let's talk about security. Security in our business, in our home, since we are dealing with this Zoom connection or Google or everything that we're trying to connect, even the school. I lost my file from my computer like 2 weeks ago. I have nothing. I don't know how and what happened. I found in my desktop all my files, but when I go inside, I have nothing. What do you think about that?
Listen, statistically, and I'll go around with you guys. So statistically speaking, the number of devices that we will have access to in the next 10 years is going to go exponentially. So right now, as we speak, you probably have already 5 devices at home that are connected to the website, just connected to the internet, where anybody can jump in and steal your information. This number is supposed to go up by 500% in the next 10 years. So that means you're gonna be exposing yourself to cyber attacks by all means. So cyber security is gonna be an industry that is gonna tremendously grow. And you can talk about your own anecdotes because, for example, it happened through you that in Zoom, and they're taking measurements, everybody's Zooming, everybody's using Google Hangout. People can come through the back end of this if it's not secure and access your information. So it's really scary times. I know, Ashley, you told me it just happened to you. Can you tell us more about your experience? What you have to do? And I'm sorry to bring this up.
I know it's
Ashley, I have to tell you that we have to go to commercial break again, but we come back with your story or your experience about the security system at home. also think about Alexa or the vacuum machine that we are around that we're controlling with the telephone, you know? It's everything we're connected with a few devices at home, but this is very scary too. So I wanted to share with you another images here. Here. And I want to tell you that Soriano Group, we care of your financial security with long track record of experience in investment portfolios, stocks, bonds, and mutual funds, insurance and annuities, pension retirement funds, education planning, lending all over the United States, all accounts online, and mobile devices, secure portal and access point to your accounts. Visit us now at sorianogroup.com or write us directly at corporate@sorianogroup.com. Remember, at Soriano Group, efficiency, simple, and secure with your invest. We will have a break, but we will back in a few minutes with more of Having Coffee with Soriano at CafeClubradio.com.
Amen. All right.